Yo, DC fam, welcome. You're watching DC Fanverse. Thank you guys for joining me. Right, guys, so Artemis is finally in the game. Uh, Character files is here, so we'll take a look at it. So, first glance, she is a mighty DPS. Oh, she's considered a supervillain? That can't be right. Why is she considered that is wrong. That is definitely wrong. She is not a supervillain at all. So that might need to be checked. She is a Amazonian. We got there. Her tags read block, counterattack, single target burst, redirect, haste, and obtain energy. So she has quite a lot of stuff in her banner. So let's start with her basic. Attack the enemy with the highest attack for 150% of attack as physical damage. So still we're carrying on with physical. Damage increases to 180% at level 2, and the attack has 20% damage amplification if the enemy is below 50% max HP. So means her attacks are even stronger as the fight carries on, and of course as it carries on, your health will be lower, meaning her attacks will be hitting harder. So 150% and a 20% application amplification. So that's not too bad. And next is advanced, I suppose. Enter a stance that causes all enemy basic attacks to target her until the start of her next turn. When enemies damage her in this stance, there is 100% chance to counterattack the damage dealer, and increases the block amount by 20% while in this stance. Okay, so this sounds. It is still redirect. You're redirecting the attack to you for you to then counter attack it. So, okay, I suppose you can be. Oh, still it's a DPS way. Artemis has an additional 50% block chance. Critical hits against Artemis apply one stack of armor break that lasts one turn. Artemis block chance cannot be reduced. Block chance increased to 75%. Block chance increased to. So, okay, so this makes a bit more sense now. If she has this much block on her, redirect an attack on you is definitely worth it. Kind of like John Stewart. Though he doesn't have redirect, you attack him, his block chance allows him to counter back. Now, if I'm not mistaken, John Stewart's block isn't that great. Same for Superboy, who has 50% chance of countering. Here, 100% chance. It's a guaranteed counter. And her block is 100%. So that means she will be blocking. And if I recall correctly, blocking means, where's Mr. Nightwing? Nightwing. There's Nightwing. Blocking attack reduce damage and defender's block amount. Physical damage is reduced by 20%. So block basically means reduce the attack. Who else has block? Yep. Blocking attack reduces damage by the defender's block amount. So whatever the block amount is, you will reduce it by that. That means Artemis, she needs block. Put block on as much as you can, and she'll be blocking 100% of the time. So her damage reduction will be greatly increased, which also means you probably can play her off tank. I don't know, sounds like it. If you've got 100% block chance, that means whatever block she has. So here, from her advance, or passive advance, she's already got 20% block amount while she's in that stance. Every other block amount you put on will reduce the damage, plus the physical damage reduction as well. So overall, it sounds to be quite tanky. Next is when Artemis defeats an enemy with Mega Chop, that enemy has 100% chance of being precluded from being revived. Oh. Red Hood, Zod's team synergy, bye-bye. If she kills you with that, there is no reviving whatsoever. Now, what is her Mega Chop? I assume that must be her ult. Indeed. Target an enemy below 30% HP and instantly defeat them. Against bosses, instead does 650% physical damage. So 30% HP, you're dead. You are dead. She will target you and instantly defeat you, regardless of how much block you have. I assume so. Armor, whatever. You have 30% HP. She's defeating you. Has no cooldown, but only can be activated if an enemy is below max HP threshold. Right, okay, so you cannot activate her until you don't have any of your players below max HP. So if every player, every character in your team is still above 30% HP, she can't be activated. So that means any rotation you have her going last. So once you hit that 30% marker, then you throw her out, kill, period. Defeating an enemy with Mega Chop grants 3 stacks of haste that last 1 turn to herself, and grants 1 stack of redirect to all back row allies, including herself. If you defeat an enemy, refund 3 ultimate points. Oh my days. So if I kill somebody, the 3 points I used gets refunded back, meaning someone else can still use the ult after behind them, as long as they already got the cooldown. Oh, she sounds dangerous. I can already see it. Her and Cheshire in the back row. Cheshire goes for the first hit, drops them down. She goes again, or the other way around. If she, you know what? If you have the ability, if you have 6 points, Cheshire goes, drops you to halfway down. She goes, kills you, refund the points. Whoever's on cooldown next. Oh my days. She sounds very good. Though it needs to be on a particular rotation in order to make her viable. You can't have her going instantly. She will not be able to do her special. So I reckon, I don't know, I'll have to test it out. I reckon you could play her as an off tank, allowing you to redirect hits on you, which would be her grounding stance, allowing you to counter back. If you've got 100% block chance, you get armor break. So I don't know, she definitely sounds to be very good. Now she does have a team synergy. Let's see if we can have a quick look at it. So to activate her team synergy, do not have any support characters to activate. This is probably why you have some of her characters, though they're tanks and DPS, they behave differently. They behave like a support or a DPS and not a actual support. You know what I mean? Anyway, deploying her, Team Synergy, all the allies attack, HP and defense goes up by 6%, and when attacked, an ally will gain 1 stack of oh my god. Recuperate. Oh my god. Get 1 stack of recuperate for 1 turn. This effect can happen once to each ally per round, and of course that increases by rank. So I'm not sure, yeah, rank 10 what you'll get, but I assume something along that line. Basic team synergy, not too great. It doesn't have nothing special, just an increase of 6%, and you get 1 turn of recuperate, which is nothing much. So first glance, not that impressive. Now guys, her badges, unfortunately we can't read her badges in the game, but it is available on Discord. I will take a quick read on it. No email yet. Right, so her badge reads as Artemis HP. Her block amount is increased by an additional 15% and gains 1 stack of redirect. Megachop refunds 1 additional ultimate point. And for the first instance of Megachop, the haste speed threshold is 45%. So you need her on badge 30. You have her on badge 30. anyone at 45% threshold of health, she can instantly kill them with the ult. Badge 30. Not required, but you want her badge 30. Because the second you hit 45% health, she's killing you. Right, so when is she coming out? She is coming out tomorrow after reset. So I will be on tonight at 1 p.m. again, my time. US time, of course, it will be in the. Actually, no. It says April 22nd UTC. So that could be tonight. But yeah, when she's up for summon, I will be online and we'll take it from there, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Do leave a like and sub to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one. See ya.
Thanks for watching. Leave a like on the video and don't forget to subscribe.